Hello and welcome to another week of Gibbo's selections. A poor fortnight for me, so we're looking to bounce back. I do like the fields a lot more, and I think actually the black book will be very important on Monday because I think there's 3 or 4 races. Race 2, 7 and 8 I think will be races where there'll be many winners come out of them if the fields hold up on race day. Race 8 is actually where I've got the trifecta, the best exotic of the week. We'll just see how that ends up. I might update it, but we'll kick off this week. We might just go through each field and just sort of see how we feel about each race. Race 1 is one of my best bets. Race 1, number 1, Way Beyond. It's actually $12 in town at Doomben, and I'm interested to see what price they put up here. Anything around the $3 mark, I'm more than happy to take. Showed good ability early on in his career, genuine sort of Saturday grade Metrop horse, has been gelded, and the trial leading into this is probably one of his better trials, so I think he's come back a better horse and the gelding offers work, so happy to be with Way Beyond in race 1. Race 2, a pretty handy maiden, horses like In Order, Lee Side, and even Miss Jedi. All 3 of those have showed something and are probably ready to win. Leeside gets the blinkers and has trialled in them, trialled well. A really tough race to tip in, but I am making one of the bets that I want to have if it's a decent price. Betcha Baby, the Waller Runner. It's a half to Betcha Flying, a horse I don't mind in Sydney. I think it's got good ability. I like the trials, I like the horse's action. Obviously, we don't really know under race pressure what is there and may improve off this run, but you know, if you're getting $5 or $6, I'm prepared to have a little play. I don't want to be taking under that in a race like this because I think it's a pretty handy little maiden, to be honest. Race 2. Race 3 is not one that I really like. I think Global Citizen looks the one, but I think it's just going to be a silly price, I would expect. So happy to stay out of race 3. Race 4, again, just looks a 2-horse race. Juliana, Exactamonte. Really liked Exactamonte in town last start, and it was terrible there. So it's sort of got to be very forgiving, but Juliana can mix her form too. They look clearly the best, but I don't think prices will allow us to bet into race 4. Race 5, made Kiriana the best roughie, expecting her to be double figures. Jesus, they're not races I really like to bet into, the staying ones. Just think, if she brings her best, she's got a better turn of foot than these horses. There is 2 of her though. Last prep she was pretty ordinary. The first up run this time I liked, and she might be getting back to that old form. So a little spec bet Kiriana for those interested or those playing quaddies. Race 6, thought this was probably one of the best of the day. Number 9, Kokopo Kitty. Again, she's one who can mix a form, but I love the booking of Bayless. I like the gate. I think if she can sit midfield with cover, it's just all about nursing her. She'll take you into the race when you need to, and she's got to turn her foot. Look, she's better than a 58 grade, even though she's had 10 starts for the 1 win. So, look, I do like her. I think if she gets ridden correctly, it looks a really good race for her. And I do think we should be shopping around $5 or $6, hopefully, her. And if that's the case, then she's the one I'm keen to be on. Race 7, look, a really tough race. Again, there'll be winners come out of it. Siesta Key, Miss Gem, Hello Trolado, Iconista, Alignment, Real Appeal. All horses that can win again soon, but I can't really split them in this. So, good race, a good leg of the quaddie, but I'll be letting it go by. And race 8, again, another good race. Just depends, a couple of dual acceptors, who goes where. But really like the win of Sidekiss. We were on there a week early, unfortunately, 1 run. The Chosen One tried really good. He's ready for a good prep, but might spot them a big start. Flybridge going well. Effort keeps running on. De facto Disarm. So nice horses, not making the best. I think the best could be Kokopo Kitty in race 6, and maybe Way Beyond in race 1. They're probably the 2 I'm focusing on this week, and I'm hoping we can turn the tables and get back on the winning streak. Thanks again. We'll see you next week. Cheers.